So today I'm recording my video from the car again. You know, I often do this when I'm out making runs and I can't make a video inside of my house or in my office. So please excuse my appearance. But this video had to be made one way or the other. Today is day 7 of my 20 days of life insurance. And today I will be talking about riders. And the first rider I'll be discussing is accelerated death benefit rider, which is commonly known as living benefit rider. I want the words to come up like that. So before I get into what the accelerated death benefit rider is, I want to briefly explain what riders are, period. So you'll have like a regular typical life insurance policy. Let's say you have your death benefit, you have your cash savings portion with your policy, but then you also decide that you need some added protection. Now, some policies already come with the accelerated death benefit rider. All of the policies that I write already come with this rider added at no additional cost. But some companies do make you pay for it. But like I said, most companies, you'll just have your policy with your death benefits, stuff like that. If you want the added benefits, you will have to get riders. And riders, they ride along your policy, meaning that they are add-ons. They are add-on benefits that you can add at an additional cost to enhance your policy. So if you want to have like something like a waiver of premium, is one of the riders I will be discussing later this week. But if you wanted an option to have your premium waived, if you weren't able to pay your premium for whatever reason, you can add this rider. If you need long-term care, you can add the rider on to guarantee that you will have money available for you if you ever needed it in the future when you become elderly. So these riders are just basically added protection. Some people really use these to their full advantage. Some people never end up using them, but they're a good option to have available for you if you need them. So now I'm going to get into the accelerated death benefit rider. So basically, simply put, an accelerated death benefit rider allows you to accelerate a portion of your death benefit should you become terminally ill. So to name a few of the illnesses that qualify, it will be something like terminal cancer, heart disease, things that will shorten your lifespan. Some companies have different criteria than others. Some of them will accept certain illnesses that others won't. So whatever policy that you have that you decide to, whatever company you decide to go with, you just have to check with the agent who writes your policy to make sure that you understand the requirements for those specific companies. To me, the accelerated death benefit rider is like a must-have. And like I said, the companies I work with already add this rider as free, no additional cost, but some companies will make you pay. But you should definitely have it because we don't know what our future may hold. We don't know our health, what our health status will be in the future. We have no way of really finding that out. You should especially get it if you know that certain things run in your family. So like if you know that cancer runs in your family or heart disease, certain things like that, you should definitely get it because there's a higher chance for you to get these illnesses. So you should definitely make sure you have the proper protection to protect you against any loss that you may experience if you were to get sick. God forbid, because I don't want y'all to get sick. Okay? Period. I don't. The good thing about this rider too, it doesn't matter if your health status changes. Like, say if you get the policy when you're young and healthy, but as years go on, your health status changes. It's not going to disqualify you from being able to have this rider. Like, Once you have this rider, it's just there all the time. You don't have to worry about it going away. You don't have to worry about having to pay more for it. Like, it's just so amazing. When I first found out about this, when I got my license and I started to like study the different companies and learn about the different riders, when I first found out about this, it was so amazing to me because these are sorry guys, like I get so excited about it. Like, I really do. These are things that a lot of people are not telling people. Like, they're just not. A lot of people are not talking about the importance of having this money available. A lot of people are not educating people on the importance of having life insurance, period. And they're not educating people on the importance of thinking ahead, thinking about how you will survive financially if something were to happen to you. Like, people not talking about that. They talk about everything else. Everybody's talking about Bitcoin and how to make money, how to do this. But to me, the most important thing is learning about how to protect your life, how to protect your body. Our body is our vehicle that carries our spirit. We only get one body. So in my mind, the most important thing to me is making sure that my body is protected. My body is my money machine. Without my body, I cannot make money and provide for my kids. So I need to make sure I have the top insurance on my body, because if something happens to me, I need to make sure my kids get all the money that I was bringing in. If something happened to me today, just like this car I'm in, this car got full coverage, roadside assistance, the perks, because I want to make sure that this car is insured. Because if something happens to this car, this vehicle that carries my body from point A to B, I need to make sure that I have the best insurance to cover anything that may go wrong with the car. And that's the same way that people need to look at themselves. Because our body is our physical vehicle that carries our soul. And if something happens to your body, you want to make sure that it's insured. So that the people that rely on you, that rely on this body, are protected. The same way that you will protect this car to make sure that you can maneuver through the city. And if I take the time to get the right coverage on this body, this vehicle that's carrying my soul, then I will be sure that if something goes left, that everybody who's dependent on me will be all right. So that's why it's important to make sure you have the right riders, you have the right policy. Like, these things are so important. It's beyond somebody trying to sell you something. It's bigger than that. It's beyond you thinking that it's not important. Like, it's deeper than that. A lot of people put certain stuff off because they feel like they got time. But time waits for nobody. Time waits for no man. So don't think that because you don't think it's important right now that it won't be important tomorrow, because we can't see the future. So make sure you get the right policy and the right riders. And that's day 7 of my 20 days of life insurance. We talked about riders. I talked about the accelerated death benefit, which is commonly known as living benefits. I will be back tomorrow with day 8. I will be talking about another rider. So stay tuned, comment, leave a like, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to always continue to drop game. I'm going to always continue to drop knowledge because people need it. And I enjoy dropping it. So stay tuned, y'all. Thank you.